Can the Commanders pull off the biggest upset in Washington history? What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Bula here, coming at you with another video for the channel. I'm not gonna lie, I was probably trolling with that intro. I've only been a fan since '08, so there's probably more upsets that happened in the past. But as of my lifetime as a Washington fan, this Saturday, probably the biggest game in Washington history as long as I've been a fan. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and let's get straight to the video. Hey man, a lot of Lions fans, they're saying that this is gonna be a blowout. I've seen some of the radio talk shows. I've seen fans on social media saying that the Commanders, it's just a mismatch. The Lions are going to run all over this team. And hey, I mean, rightfully so. Like, they can talk the talk. They won 15 games. I think if we won 15 games, we'd be talking like that too. But when you have Jaden Daniels, guys, when you have Dan Quinn, the anytime, anybody, anywhere mentality, we're playing with house money right now. All the pressures on the Detroit Lions for them to win this game. We ain't got nothing to lose. But in all seriousness, let's talk about the injury. Let's talk about the injury report. I know Bobby Wagner practiced yesterday and I think today as well, so I think he should be good to go. He did suffer that late ankle injury in the wild card game against the Bucks. Lions wise, they have a lot of injuries, but again, I think they'll be ready to go. And I think again, like two juggernaut. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't say our offense is a juggernaut, but it's top five in a majority of categories. The Lions, you can say their offense is a juggernaut when you have Sam Laporta, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery, Jameson Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, bro, Amon-Ra St. Brown, De'Ami Brown. If there's any game for you, I know you stepped up last week, but if there's any game to have a freaking legacy game, another legacy game, it's this one because Amon-Ra St. Brown not too long ago called you out, and he's known for this like whole like, oh yeah, this receiver got drafted before me, I can name this guy, this guy, this guy, and called De'Ami Brown a bum basically. And we waited 4 years for De'Ami Brown to finally break out, and that game against Tampa came up huge, huge. Now, a game in Detroit, man. These fans, they're insane, bro. They've been waiting so long to see a good team here in Detroit. And I don't know if you saw the playoff tickets for this game. I think at one point it was the cheapest was $1,000. Obviously, it's probably gone down, but that's insane. I probably don't expect that many Washington fans to be traveling. I mean, if you do, kudos to you. I mean, especially if you went to that Tampa game, let me know what job you're working at because I like to apply. But I actually can't wait, guys. Like Saturday night, Fox. Under the bright lights, Jaden Daniels. This Lions defense, I think they're, as of recently these past 5 weeks, they've been giving up a lot of points, and they have studs on their team with Jack Campbell, Brian Branch, Anzalone, Terran Arnold, Kirby Joseph. Aiden Hutchinson is out, so that's huge. They don't sack the quarterback. I think they're bottom three in sacks in the league, but they do get pressure, so that's one thing. But they struggle. They struggle immensely against mobile QBs, and I think we have the one of the fastest QBs in the league in Jaden Daniels. So again, rushing wise, I think we average more rushing yards than them, but all these statistics go out the way when you're in playoff time because it's just that one game that all that matters. It's not like the NBA playoffs where it's a game of best of seven or best of five in some other leagues. So I can't wait, bro. Terry McLaurin against this Lions secondary. I'm excited. I really am. A big game. I'm hoping a big game from him. In order for us to win this game, guys, we need to establish a run game. Brian Robinson, Austin Eckler, like it has to be right from the get-go. And make sure that the drives that you have is sustainable and long. The best offense, our best defense is making sure the offense stays on the field longer. We don't want to see because the Lions like they just want to quick score and go. Like they're not much of the fancy like, oh yeah, we'll run the time and we'll keep the offense stalling so your offense doesn't go on the field. They just want to score. Right, I wouldn't be surprised right off the gate they throw a deep shot to Jameson Williams. Jared Goff, not a mobile QB. That's huge. He really doesn't his when you put pressure on him, he's not much of a threat in the pocket when it comes to scrambling and stuff. But if you blitz, if Joe Witt decides to bring the house or send some blitz packages and is not getting there, oh, Jared Goff's gonna pick you apart. So this is gonna be a very interesting game. If there's another game where Jonathan Allen, Daron Payne need to step up, it's this one. Johnny Newton too, Dante Fowler, Dorrance Armstrong from the edge. It's gonna be a tough matchup because again, this Lions team offensively they're just amazing. I don't know if you guys saw the headlines going to the head coaches. We can talk about them. Dan Campbell and Dan Quinn battle of the Dans. People are saying that they shouldn't even put out their punters this game because there's gonna be no punting, which is funny. Fourth down is gonna be there's not gonna be a fourth down where they don't go for it. So this is again, guys, like the Lions, rightfully so, they've been waiting for so long, but we as Washington fans have been waiting so long, and to think that we don't have a chance, come on, man. We're playing with house money right now. All the pressure's on the lines. Defensively, Frankie Louvu, Bobby Wagner. Again, you gotta Jameer. What I want to see, hopefully, is the Lions. What they do is give more touches to David Montgomery because Jameer Gibbs is so freaking fast. There's a reason why his nickname is Sonic. And if he gets going early, then it's going to be a long day for the defense. And I think if you can stop the run and put pressure on Jared Goff, like this Lions team, I think they lost to the Buccaneers early on in the year, and we beat the Bucks. So by transitive property, we should beat them. No, I'm just joking, but again, any given Sunday, anybody, anytime, anywhere. I love that philosophy. I love the culture Dan Quinn established here in Washington. Who else did the Lions lose to, if I'm not mistaken? They lost to somebody. I don't know. It's the top of my head, I'm blanking, but they had close games with the Packers, and they gave up 30 plus points to the Bills, 30 plus. So again, like this Detroit defense, they're good, but there is a lot of weaknesses, some holes there. So with JD5, his scrambling ability, making plays out of the pocket, expect a big game from him. I think we have to score at least 30 points to win this game. And I know, which is impressive that we don't talk about enough, is last week when they only give up 20 to the Bucks, a Bucks team that was top five in scoring. So I have confidence in this team, guys. And even if we lose, even if we do, what a season it was. But I'm not thinking like that. I'm not that loser mentality. Let's go in Detroit and shock the world. Why not? Why freaking not? This Lions team, they're being really cocky right now, doubting everybody, saying Jay Daniels hasn't played a defense like Detroit. Come on, man. Make sure the biggest thing is make sure everyone comes out healthy because a big injury at this time of the year is gonna affect going into next season. So prediction wise, guys, I don't want to give a scoring prediction because it's just too much. But I will say it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a shootout. And I'll tell you one thing: if we have the ball and it's a close game with like a couple minutes left, we're winning the freaking game, and we're going to the NFC Championship. And I'm saying all this, and who knows? Maybe tomorrow Detroit will put a 50 on us, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this game. Are Lions fans being too cocky? Do the Commanders actually have a good chance at beating this team? Hey, man, NFC Championship. That's insane. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. On the road to 1,000 subscribers. Shout out to the Commanders. Big game tomorrow. Oh, my goodness. Peace.